Can you survive without sleeping? What if I told you there's something more dangerous than not eating? Something that can break your mind, your body, and even kill you. And it's something you probably skip without thinking twice. Sleep. Today we're diving into what happens if you stop sleeping. And trust me, it's weirder, scarier, and more fascinating than you think. Stick around until the end, because you might rethink your late-night scrolling forever. Part 1. Why do we even sleep at all? You spend about a third of your entire life asleep. That's nearly 26 years, gone with your eyes closed. So why do we even need to sleep? You might think it's just to rest your body, but your body can rest while you're awake too. The real magic happens in your brain. When you sleep, your brain is like a busy office at night, sorting files, taking out the trash, and fixing errors. Memories from the day are organized, toxins that build up while you're awake are cleared away, your muscles repair themselves, your hormones reset, and your immune system recharges to fight off germs. Skipping sleep is like refusing to clean your house for months. At first, it's messy. Then it's unlivable. Part 2. What happens if you stop sleeping for 24 hours? Okay, let's say you pull an all-nighter. No big deal, right? After 24 hours without sleep, your brain starts acting drunk. Literally, your reaction times slow down and your judgment gets cloudy. You start making silly mistakes. Your mood becomes unstable, swinging from laughter to irritation in seconds. Your focus disappears, making it hard to complete even simple tasks. Your body also starts producing more stress hormones, increasing your blood pressure. And your immune system? Already weaker, making you more likely to catch a cold. You might not notice it, but your body does. Part 3. 48 hours without sleep. Now imagine staying awake for 48 hours straight. That's 2 full days without sleep. Your mind starts to feel detached from your body. You might forget what you were doing mid-task. You start to zone out, staring into space without realizing it. Your eyes feel heavy and your vision might blur. Your body starts craving sugar and carbs, looking for quick energy. Your immune system weakens even more, making you vulnerable to infections. Your emotional control drops and you may feel overly sad, anxious, or angry over tiny things. And here's the weird part. You may start having micro-sleeps. Your brain forces itself to shut down for a few seconds even while your eyes are open. You could be talking to someone and suddenly black out for 5 seconds, then snap back, not realizing it happened. Part 4. 72 hours without sleep. 3 days without sleep. This is when things start getting truly bizarre. Your concentration is almost gone. You may struggle to form complete sentences or remember basic facts. Your hand-eye coordination becomes unreliable, making you clumsy. You may start seeing things that aren't there, like shadows moving or lights flashing. Auditory hallucinations can begin too. You might hear your name being called or strange noises. Paranoia can kick in, making you suspicious of people around you. Your mood becomes unstable, and you might cry for no reason. Your immune system is heavily compromised, increasing the risk of falling ill. At this stage, your brain is screaming for rest. Part 6. The world record for sleep deprivation. You might wonder, has anyone tried to stay awake for as long as possible? Yes. And his name was Randy Gardner. In 1963, Randy, 17 years old, decided to stay awake as part of a science fair project. He managed to stay awake for 11 days straight. That's 264 hours, under observation by researchers. During the experiment, he experienced mood swings, memory loss, trouble concentrating, and hallucinations. By the end, he couldn't remember basic things and became paranoid. Surprisingly, he recovered after a long sleep with no permanent damage. But experts agree this was extremely dangerous and should never be attempted. Part 6. What happens to your mind without sleep? Sleep is essential for your brain to work. Without it, your mind becomes like a glitchy computer. Your brain struggles to store new memories, so you can't properly learn or remember things you experienced while sleep-deprived. Your creativity and problem-solving skills drop, making even simple decisions feel complicated. After a few days, you start feeling disconnected from reality, as if you're floating through a dream while awake. Colors may seem dull, your thoughts become slow, and your emotions feel flat or exaggerated. Hallucinations can become vivid, from seeing shapes moving to hearing whispers. Anxiety and depression worsen, pulling your mood down like an anchor. You may start feeling paranoid, believing people are watching you or talking about you. Sounds that don't exist can creep into your ears, like soft voices or footsteps behind you. You may even experience delirium, where you can't distinguish reality from imagination. It's your brain's desperate way of trying to force you to sleep. Part 7. Is it possible to train your body to need less sleep? Many people dream of sleeping less to get more done. There are sleep hackers who try polyphasic sleep schedules, taking short naps throughout the day instead of sleeping at night. Schedules like the Uberman promise just 2 hours of total sleep per day, split into 20-minute naps. Sounds tempting, right? But here's the hard truth. Your body needs deep sleep and REM sleep to function. These stages repair your brain, sort memories, balance hormones, and strengthen your immune system. Cutting sleep short means cutting your brain's maintenance time, which builds up damage over time. Some people claim they feel fine with 4 hours per night, but studies show that chronic sleep restriction increases the risk of heart disease, diabetes, obesity, and mental decline. Even if you don't feel tired, your cognitive performance and emotional stability degrade in the background. Your brain might trick you into thinking you're fine, but reaction times, memory, and focus worsen quietly. No hack can replace the biological need for real deep sleep. Part 8. Why do we need sleep? Sleep isn't wasted time. It's an investment in your survival. When you sleep, your brain cleans itself, flushing out toxic proteins that build up while you're awake. Skipping this cleaning increases your risk of Alzheimer's and other neurodegenerative diseases. Your body repairs muscles, balances hormones like cortisol and growth hormone, and strengthens your immune system. Your emotions stabilize, your creativity refuels, and your focus resets. Skipping sleep is like skipping oil changes on your car. You might drive further today, but the engine will break down sooner. Sleep keeps you functioning, healthy, and sane. Part 9. Can you die from no sleep? In rare cases, yes, you can die from a lack of sleep. There's a condition called fatal familial insomnia, where people lose the ability to sleep entirely, and it eventually leads to death within months to years. Even without this condition, chronic sleep deprivation severely increases the risk of heart attack, stroke, and weakened immunity, making you vulnerable to fatal infections. Sleep is as essential as food and water. You can't live without it. So the next time you think about pulling another all-nighter to watch just one more episode, or scroll endlessly on your phone, remember, your brain and body are begging you for rest. Your future self will thank you for closing your eyes now. Sleep isn't wasted time, it's how you stay alive and sharp. Would you try a polyphasic sleep experiment, or do you value your sleep too much? Comment below, I'd love to know your thoughts. And if you enjoyed this, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell so you don't miss our next strange story about your body and mind. Now, go get some sleep.